It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So Texas Tech's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Now here's Reed. Rushes on. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting a big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Hits inside. It's Coleman Williams. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up. Just keeps moving. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job of game tackling to stop this guy.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football. All eyes on him, and
he'll take a shot. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throwing Reed. Dumps it to the back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Quarterback changing the play. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point was good. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Owens. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Here's Reed to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense that are on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Searching for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They've been firing on all cylinders. Touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Oh, pressure's coming. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. They'll move the tight end. Quick give. It's Danzy. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He tries to take the top off. Upstairs, he's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And these running backs, they practice with receivers now. They're running routes all the time, and you see, they give him the football out in space. He knows exactly how to run routes and how to do damage. And the best part is he's a running back after the catch. And look at him chew up the yards and make the big play and get all the way down the field.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Sets his feet. It's Washington. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just...
Makes a grab and room to run. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Reed looking to the big tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Long way to go on second down. Reed. Right on target this time. Oh, he's got some space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow...
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Aggies have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They were all over it.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Looking for a crease. It's Owens. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Barrels ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To throw, it's Washington. Moves to his right. He's going to take off. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Going to take a shot. And it's picked off at the goal line. Looking for more room. He's at the 50. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Throwing, Reed. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's second and long. To the air. It's Reed. Under pressure. The throw. Dangerous throw on that one.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 5 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's LSU getting a banner day from their stars on the road to pick up victories away from home. That's the mark of a focused team.
And he's still running after the move. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to pass. It's Washington.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Coleman Williams. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Danzy. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Second down to the air. Looking for the score. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Takes it the other way. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback's got to know that this isn't practice. This isn't back with his QB guru. He's not trying to throw around brooms or around big bags. That is an arm attached to a body that bench presses 500 pounds. He's got to do better.
Here's Reed to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Turns it upfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Wants to throw. It's Reed. Looking down the middle. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Reed. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside, it's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Drops back. It's Washington. Fires to the right. It's complete.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good.
Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team. Expectations, Palmer, they're high. And you see why on that play. Dude's got some skill.
Yeah, he's big time, man. Listen, I'm not going to say this guy was flying under the radar before, but now he's going to become a household name, playing wide receiver in the SEC. This is a conference that not only pumps guys into the NFL, people win Heisman trophies playing wide receiver in this conference, and this team thinks this guy's got an opportunity to be there in New York at the end of the year.
Third and long coming up. He's changing the play. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Extending the play. Slings it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
3rd downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games, and what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Reed. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Now here's Reed. Out wide left, it's Owens. Makes the grab in their space. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the net.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
There he goes. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Connection to the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Run in the red zone. It's Coleman Williams. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
He's got it. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. And the Aggies will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Throwing Reed. They're all over it. And they got it.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
Look out. Out wide right, it's Owens. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away.
Look, it's a nice gain, but I don't know if it's worth the seconds they're losing on the game clock. And this type of...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Back to pass. It's Washington. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Wants to throw on first. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Reed to throw. Rushes on. They get to him as he throws. And that is his